Hey guys, it's Spaces Sims, and we are back with more Radiant Tale, and we are going to do all of our interlude stories. So there's a set of unrevealed mini episodes taking place behind the scenes during the original game, providing new perspectives, fun, and insight into the fantastic world of Circus. I don't know if they created these for this, or if they were like cut scenes from the original game that then they put in here. Who knows? But we're going to go back to it's the original timeline. Okay? We're not in love with anybody. We're in love with everybody. Also, I know we have to do the epilogue, but I started to record and I was like, we'll start with that. And it's literally 2 seconds and it's like, good job, end of game, here are the credits. And I was like, this is a really weird way to start. It's the end of the game for us, doing the interlude, just tying up the little loose ends, but it seemed very final and endy, so I'm gonna redo it for you guys at the actual end, because it seemed just really weird to start with that. So, we'll see how long this takes. It might be a couple of parts. I guess, do they go away when we finish them? Anyway, on the road, so, something about ions okay, hold on. If we, leave. Okay. Change. On the road takes place at night in Zephora and Ion's tent. I'm trying to read the little scrolly thing so you know what's happening. And I know what's happening. When they were on their way to Orion's. Okay, so at night, Ion and Zephora. Yes. Am I going to have to write down which ones we did? Oh, maybe there's a little exclamation mark. So, interlude, a change. Dun, 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 dun. Others. Okay, I'm not sure if well, I'm assuming we're narrator, so. During the long journey to Orion's, after the great success in Cultura. Oh, you're still awake, Zephora. Yeah, I have my work cut out for me. Cultura's battle has only just begun. And I should be asking you that, Ion. Still patrolling at this hour of night, are we? Indeed. I am used to it, and it does not pose any issues. It's interesting. I don't remember that these two shared a tent. I can't remember who did what, but I really would have loved to see Zephora and Vilio, because they're besties. But you say that, but fatigue adds up. We have a lizard with overflowing stamina in our midst. Use the ones around you to sneak in some good shut-eye. I am afraid I must advise you the same, Zephora. Please do not push yourself too hard. You would have never said anything of the sort when we first started. Did the others have a hand in that? I am not quite sure myself, but I was worried about you to begin with. We share a tent, after all. It is clear you have been working on minimal sleep and food. He's gonna keep his twinkish little figure. Shh. And now that they have all marched into my world and I have watched you change firsthand, I too have been able to find my voice. Look at this bro bonding, it's sweet. I haven't changed one bit. My stance is still the same. I'm only here in pursuit of my own ambitions. Nothing more, nothing less. Indeed, I should have expected that answer from you. Though Zephora said the same thing as always, the emotion and expression with which he spoke had undoubtedly changed. Ion would never overlook such a difference. For his part, Zephora opted not to hide it. He spoke freely and at his leisure. My abilities are limited, but I am your teammate. Please use me in whatever way you find effective. Anytime, anywhere. That sentence, sir, that entire statement out of context is wildly inappropriate. But I love it. You're welcome if you weren't thinking dirty shit. Because you are now. This is what you come for, right? You need someone to, drag you back down into the gutter where you belong. I didn't need the reminder. No. Everyone here are scatterbrained louts with too many obvious weaknesses. I'll wring you dry to achieve my goals. Also out of context, that's wildly inappropriate. And that is both reassuring and helpful. Okay, sure. Don't forget you off, buddy. I'll never understand people like you who want to be used by others. Unfortunately, this is the only way of life. Oh, that's Ion, sorry. Unfortunately, this is the only way of life I know. Hey, Ion, are you also. Never mind, ignore me. Sephora, sweetie, were you gonna ask, are you also interested in having sex with men? You can be a little bisexual, it's fine. I see. Well, I will never be as good a listener as she is. If you have plans to stay up for a while, could you indulge me? I'm feeling parched, so I thought I might fetch a drink. Oh, look at them being buds. And do what you want. I'm glad to hear that, and then I shall return, so please wait a moment. This is adorable, though. I love our bromances, and Sephora's like, I hate how everyone's nice to me! Sheesh, I can't stand all these people. He loves it. He secretly knows it. The words that left Sephora's lips were thorny, yet his concern for his teammates came through, no matter what he claimed. I know, right? Isn't he the sweetest little thing? Look at our salty little marshmallow. I love it. Oh, yeah, okay. Okay, so they're still there, but the exclamation point goes away. And we'll just do this. Now we're going to be Calivis. One day after Calivis befriends Pharaoh. Okay, so one day after Calivis befriends Pharaoh, they seem to be chatting. They seem to be chatting about something after lunch. Okay, so I really, I understand why it goes that slow, but I wish there was a way to, I want to be a dashing gentleman. I'd say we could probably get through all of them, but not if I have to read the thing. But I feel like reading and giving you the little synopsis of what the story is helpful. I do wish there was a way to, read that without sitting there reading it like this. One day after Caliphus joined Circus on their travels, a peculiar event was taking place in the common area. It was one of the sporadic Dashing Gentlemen Hopefuls meetings. I'm sorry. Did we ever know they were having Dashing Gentlemen Hopefuls meetings? That this was is that a thing that came up?
All right, I hereby declare the start of the third ever Dashing Gentlemen Hopefuls meeting.
I feel like Pharaoh's voice is up, but whatever. The Dashing Gentlemen Hopefuls meetings, a meeting Caliphus and Pharaoh regularly attend. The goal of the meeting is to have deep discussions about the definition of a dashing gentleman and to put them into as much practice as possible. All participants wish to become dashing gentlemen. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. My face hurts because I'm grinning so much because this is the cutest, silliest thing ever. They are so adorable.
Yes. During the first and second meeting, we concluded that using the adults around us as role models would be most effective. Therefore, today we shall each present the man we think of as most dashing and gentlemanly. Let's start with you, Caliphus. Who's the most dashing gentleman you know?
I would laugh my ass off if, fucking Vilio or Zephora were sitting in on this, Zephora would never be caught dead here. But, Vilio would absolutely be here, okay, so...
I know it might sound unoriginal, but I think everyone in Circus is the best. What a coincidence! I was planning on nominating the members of Circus, too! You know how Ion's strong and Relita's always calm and collected? I could go on, but they're so cool! Yeah, I think so, too. Like how Vilio's always proactive, Zephora's so knowledgeable, and Pashali is so considerate. There are so many things I want to learn from them. For today, let's make a list of all the team's dashing traits. Yeah, let's. If we do our best to copy them one by one, I'm sure we'll get there too. Also, Caliphus, do you think we should count Ginny as a dashing gentleman?
Ginny is the most dashing gentleman. Well, I mean, seriously, he's the most dashing of all of them. Come on.
Well, let's leave that for another day. Agreed. We'll, put Ginny on hold. All right, let's move on to the next stage.
Virginia! Are you two finished with your lunch? I'm planning on washing the dishes.
Actually, what are you guys doing whispering all secret like over here? Ion, Relita, we're discussing critical life plans here, so this conversation is off limits to adults.
Off limits to adults,
Take all the time you need to find your way in life, young lads. By the way, I say neither of you touched the last thing on your plate. Being a bit picky, huh? No, not at all. I'm not picky. I'm really not. Yeah, it's just, these are kind of bitter. So you both can't stand bell peppers, I see. Can't blame you since you two are still kiddos at the end of the day.
Oh, I just bought bell peppers. And carrots, because I was like, I have cottage cheese, and if you blend up the cottage cheese so it doesn't have chunks in it, or if you're lazy like me and you just didn't bother, and you put ranch dressing, like the ranch powder in it, you can make, like, ranch dip that is, less calories and way more protein and better for you, than ranch dressing. It's not as good as ranch dressing. It's almost as good. I didn't bother blending it last night when I made it. I was like, I'm too lazy. So it was ranch flavored cottage cheese. But you know what? It sounds terrible. It really wasn't that bad. But no, if you blend cottage cheese, like cottage cheese is having a moment, obviously, but like if you blend it and get the chunks out, like the curds, and then you make it, it's like a thick dip, and you can like probably put like a little bit of milk or water or something in there to thin it out if you wanted to make it more like a dressing, but makes like a nice thick dip, and it's like, all right, that's good. And then I eat my vegetables. So, but I like bell peppers, so I got bell peppers. Should have gotten broccoli. I like broccoli if I have like ranch or something to put on it. I won't eat otherwise. You know what I mean? Like, and I like fresh raw broccoli, but I totally forget about it sometimes. Anyway, just saying, I like bell peppers. If you dislike them, you can avoid them. I shall consider ways to repurpose.
I'll eat them! Columbus, let's eat them together on 3! Okay. 1, 2, 3! Gulp! All done, sirs!
That was supposed to be both of them together saying all that, but...
Bravo! Well done, you two.
That's true. Were they green bell peppers? Because, like, red, orange, and yellow bell peppers are pretty sweet, not bitter. I shall put away the dishes. Relita, I will also head over and brew some coffee as well, so please wait a moment.
Cool, thanks.
I love how they're like, you guys like peppers, so we're gonna eat them. They're so adorable.
We managed to eat those bell peppers. Right? Do you think we're a tiny bit closer to being dashing gentlemen? We took a giant leap forward. We've made some amazing progress here in meeting 3. By the way, Relita, why do adults drink coffee after meals? I can't come up with anything. I guess because it tastes good. I'm sure we're thinking the same thing right now, Columbus. Same here. We must be. Dashing gentlemen drink coffee! We should get Ion to make some coffee for us, too. Let's hurry to the kitchen. Yeah.
Those two couldn't even stand bell peppers. Can they really stomach coffee? If you put cream and sugar in it, fuck yeah. This is fucking cute as shit.
Let's drink this. It's our first step toward gentlemanhood.
Are you going to drink it straight? There's sugar and milk over here.
We'll drink it like this.
We'll drink it like this.
When they do, usually, like, obviously combined voices when it's more than one person is, oh my god, they get the Valley Girl voice. But I feel like for Columbus and Fanfare,
We should have been doing this. We'll drink it like this, sir.
they're trying to be all manly. I see. If that is your wish.
You really don't have to force yourself.
They look horrified.
It's so bitter.
Hold it. But it's worth it. With this, we should have taken one step further down the path to being dashing gentlemen.
Dashing gentlemen.
That's a popular topic with these two. They're always talking about what defines it.
Oh, I see. That is why they suddenly wish to drink black coffee.
Columbus, I had a thought. Other than drinks, there must be food that can help us become more like dashing gentlemen. You're right. I hope the next one isn't bitter, though. Something that isn't bitter. I got it. How does curry sound? Not just any curry, but extra spicy curry. Yeah, mature men always pick extra spicy.
Oh. Am I a mature man? Oh, it's news to me. My grandfather, on my dad's side, used to always be like, you should eat peas, they put hair on your chest. And I'm like, why the fuck as a girl would I want to eat peas then? When I was a kid. You're like, that's not something you should be saying to your granddaughter. Like, and I mean, I didn't like peas as a guy. I like peas now. I really do. I'm like, I fucking love peas. Like, I don't know when that changed, but I'm always like, really hope they don't actually put hair on my chest. It's like some shit like that. You're like, So, I like extra spicy and spicy things, so I must be a mature man. Good for me. Today I learned.
No. I'm pretty sure some adults eat other levels of spicy curry. Ion, can we have curry for dinner tonight? Extra spicy curry.
I can arrange for curry to be on the menu, yes, but other teammates have their own preferences, so I will prepare mild, too.
We want the extra spicy type, please.
As you like.
Yeah, I can already see how this'll turn out.
We're going to evening.
It's so spicy!
I figured.
Why are they eating extra spicy curry? You made the mild type too, right, Ion? They claim they wish to eat extra spicy so they can become dashing gentlemen.
Every gentleman is different. I'm sure some are able to handle spicy food.
Why are you looking at me? It's not that I can't handle it, I just choose the more palatable option. He's like, I don't need any more spice. He's spicy enough on his own. You're one to talk. You've been taking bites of both.
Both are tasty, so I didn't want to miss out on either.
And there are still plenty of leftovers and toppings. Eat whatever you desire. Pharaoh and Calivis, I have also prepared some milk for you two. I shall adjust your portions to mild.
But...
Everyone is unique. My personal wish is for you to eat food that you will enjoy the most.
I'm sorry.
And please do not apologize. Your palate changes as you mature into adults. I am certain that one day you will feel that spicy or bitter food is delicious.
On the other hand, devouring sweet stuff is a kid's privilege, so it'd be a waste of your time if you didn't. Plus, I think someone's most admirable when they work hard to achieve their dreams.
Which means you guys have been awesome since the day you started striving to become dashing gentlemen. Look at her husband supporting our children. It's so sweet.
Do you think we're like dashing gentlemen right now? You can't call yourself gentleman until you grow some more. But as long as you keep trying, you'll get there one day.
Like they're dashing little men. Because they're little, so. And to do that, you need to eat your fill.
Oh, if we keep eating extra spicy, we won't be able to eat lots. I'll head over and get seconds. Mild this time. Yeah, I'll go with you. Off they go. Kids sure are energetic.
One of those kids is 17 in a child body. And he's been frozen away. He doesn't know how to, grow up. It's pretty funny, though.
By the way, you've been adding even more chili to your extra spicy curry. Won't that singe your lips?
It's really good. His taste buds don't work, that's all. That reminds me, Ion. This isn't as spicy as usual, is it? You're right. Since those two insisted on eating the spicy version, I made some changes.
Ion's a dashing gentleman who knows how to be considerate. It looks like it'll be a while before those two reach their goal, huh?
Yeah, so we're not getting through all of them today because, like, ones like that take a little bit longer, but, like, that's kind of fun, you know? How many do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, there's only 9, so it'll probably take, like, maybe 2 parts? Maybe? Cheers, Kalida's... Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on. Cheers, Kalida branch shortly after... Okay. Shortly after Circus sets out... Rady visits Cheers and has a chat with Leon, I'm assuming. Yes, with Leon. Okay, so Rady and Leon, a Cuban. Cheers, Kalita branch. Okay, selecting Cuban. Interlude. Cuban. I'm assuming they're talking about the sandwich. Make a wish, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, guys. In Galita, at the start of Circus's journey, it was around the time the subdued citizens began to slowly but surely speak of Circus with the slightest spark of excitement. A languid young man walked into Cheers. Welcome, welcome. Oh, it's you, Rady.
Don't mind me. Just stopping by, Leon. Huh. The Kalita branch is pretty vacant even at this time of night. Nice.
Hey! Was that meant to be sarcastic? Your wonderful pub owner's a bit heartbroken.
My bad. Didn't mean it that way. A Cheers is pretty much the only place I can find a good drink in Kalita, so I'm kind of thankful.
Well, sadly for us, that's the nature of the city. It's okay, though. This branch mostly caters to Fae anyway. Feel free to take any open seat at the counter.
Great, thanks.
You asked for the bartender's recommendation, and here you go. This is the cocktail I chose for you today, good sir.
A Cuban, eh? You can at least try to be subtle about that jab. Not that I'm griping, because I like the taste.
A crimson short cocktail. Yeah. A crimson short cocktail that looks stunning. The tang of brandy. So, I've never heard of that as a cocktail. Well, anyway, the tang of brandy and the rich fragrance of sweet apricot blend together to form its signature flavor. In cocktail language, it symbolizes hidden secrets. It sounds delicious. I heard all about how your human form was exposed, but you could have done it so much better. She was so discombobulated. I love how they used the word discombobulated. Bravo. Luckily, she wasn't depressed or anything, so it's probably only a matter of getting used to the new you.
I know I messed up. Our surroundings and our situation changed overnight, and I guess I had a lapse in attention. I don't know how to explain. No, I'm just making excuses, but it's not like I can change the past. The only thing I can do now is help her adapt as quickly as possible.
This is obviously after we first discovered Rady's secret.
In the end, no matter what form I'm in, my role ain't gonna change.
Look, she's lived here with with her parents when she was a kid, right? And just being here is gonna bring back old memories. Don't pile on more stress for her, got it?
I must be too far gone if even you're giving me a lecture. I won't screw things up again, I can tell you that much. While we're here, you also revealed your face status, didn't you? You sure about that? You were pretty stubborn about it till now.
I did think that I needed to tell her one day. It seemed like a good opportunity, so I took it. I mean, she's seen a dragon. Fenrir like me is a harmless puppy in comparison.
Well, yeah. All Fae pale in comparison to a legendary dragon.
I gotta say, though, Vilio's amazing. He doesn't try to hide it or deny it. Just yells that he's a dragon for the whole world to hear.
I get ya. He was so confident that I had a hard time believing him. He's a real extraordinary guy.
Right? They say that if you lie with a straight face, you're more convincing. But it's the first time I've ever seen people doubt somebody telling the truth because he's too bold. Honestly, all the members of Circus are, kinda quirky. Not just Vilio. For better or worse, they seem like they'll give her a run for her money. So make sure to protect her, okay?
Isn't that obvious? I don't need you to point it out for me, you busybody. Guess I needn't be concerned about Mr. Responsible Guardian. Well, feel free to come to me if you ever need a hand. I'm willing to do whatever you ask as long as it's for her. I will. That means a lot to me. Thanks.
Inside the quiet pub, the shopkeeper and young man continued their conversation while downing a few more drinks. When the night was no longer young, Rady stood up and left with a brisk, "See ya!" With a leisurely gait, he made his way back to the tent where his precious family was waiting for him. See, and then there's ones like that are short, so. Okay, Zephora, Lieber. Ooh, Lieber is short-staffed. Oh, this is going to be fun. After Spiria strains her back. Okay. Lieber short-staffed. Spiria hurt herself. In the end, Zephora's gonna fucking help. Zephora helps out. Yeah, helps out. ... 2 hours only. Lieber's cryptid waiter. Do you want to start this story? Hell yes. I cannot wait to see this fucking mess. So much fun. I can barely move my hand because my bird is snuggled up against it. Oh, where's Zephora? Okay. Oh. Wait, what? 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 It said that these were interlude stories in the main, like the original timeline, but this is after our wedding. Okay, so this is not in the main. Okay, so that was a little misleading. All right, so I guess a lot of them are during our time in circus, but this one is after. Oh, that's true. Some of them did unlock. Right. Never mind. So that makes sense. Hold on. Never mind. Okay. Some of them did unlock after the routes. Okay, I forgot about that. Yes. So there are some that are going to take place. I was just going based on what the guide said. So, okay. Yes, this one unlocked after Zephora's route. So this is in the Zephora romancy ending when we got married timeline. So that branching part of it. Okay. After our wedding at Cultura, we visited Earthir for the first time in a long while to deal with some business. The following incident occurred during our stay at Lieber. I'll be off then. Spiria, don't you dare push yourself, you hear me? Zephora, Rady, I'm leaving Spiria in your capable hands. The owner of the establishment sat in a chair as she waved goodbye, and once Spacey was out of sight, she sighed as she muttered, It's just a strained back. It's not a big deal. Stop that nonsense. If you collapse, Lieber's gonna go down with you. Rest properly until it gets better, Kay. I'll take care of the kitchen, so serving guest falls to you, Zephora. Sorry for the trouble. This is supposed to be a vacation for you when I'm working you like this. It's just 2 hours. I can handle it. A change of pace is a good way to rest, too. I ought to temporarily close the tavern just for today. Unfortunately, guests already made reservations. Should be fine for Zephora to help out. There aren't that many people in Earthir who'd recognize the Sentinel on sight. And in our circus days, he promoted our show right next to my adorable furball form, while acting like a whole different person. I would rather not be placed on the same category as a furball, thank you. Spacey said you were the man for the job, so you'll probably be fine. I have high hopes for you. Well, I agreed to help, and I keep my word. Asperia, please rest or else she'll worry about you. Thanks. I suppose I'll take you up on that offer. And with that... Oh, well, I was reading it as like me, I forgot. And with that, I became a temporary Lieber waiter for the next 2 hours. The end. No, I'm just kidding. Welcome. A table for one, right? Oh, you're a new face around here. Did Spiria finally decide to hire new staff? Wow, I can't read. Per Spiria's request, I'll be helping out for a short time. Please feel free to take a seat in your usual spot. Thanks, alright. Could you tell the kitchen I'd like my usual? Understood, sir. He's like, there's some dude who wants his usual. What does he look like? Apologies for the wait. Here's our demi-glazed sauce omelet rice and our special Napolitan pasta. And there's an option to add toppings or spices, so please inform me if you'd like any. He's really good at this. Like, he's sweet and lovely. With a salty attitude, because that's just how we read his voice, but... Our special of the day? Well, here we procured some fresh tomatoes. Would a caprese salad be to your liking? We're using basil from Cultura, which has a stronger taste than the usual. Perhaps an order of the soup will help balance it. And finally, the last guest remaining in the tavern signaled the end of our turbulent lunch rush, which had gone off without a hitch. For your information, we're long past our operating hours, so when are you going to take your leave? Is it Ginia? No, it's Leon. I was like, the way Sephora just said that, he's like, when the fuck are you going to leave? Like, that's not a normal person. You're talking to someone you know. Isn't that obvious? I'm staying until Spacey gets back.
Didn't you say that you get to chat with her so often in the Cultura... Well, didn't you say that you get to chat with her often in the Cultura branch of Cheers, Leon? What's the point of going out of your way to see her on Earth there?
My personal corporate philosophy is speedy response anywhere, anytime.
Yours, not Cheers's.
Sephora's like, why are you stalking my wife? And please forgive me. Don't glare at me like that. I still want to maintain my branch of Cultura. I'm begging you. I'll head back once I finish my drink.
It's okay. Take as long as you want. We're closed for dinner today anyway.
I hear you have a problem with your lower back, Spiria. I'll introduce you to a good doctor later. That aside, your customer service was to die for, Zephora. I actually want my staff to learn from you.
Yeah, you were a big help. Once again, I'm so sorry for making you work on your day off.
I'm used to dealing with people. It was nothing.
You're the Sentinel now, but you were a clown in circus and an information broker before that, right?
But you were a clown! In circus, I mean.
I'm surprised you have such a varied set of skills.
Can I just interject and be like, it's a good thing I'm not here? Because I would have been like, you should... Do you want me to include some other skills that he has? Communication's not one of them. But... he doesn't tell me what he... But he's really good at showing me how much he loves me. And I'm just going to say, sometimes, show not tell, okay? He's got some special tricks. Okay, being a clown in the circus, there's some acrobatic skills that he learned that are really good in the... No, we didn't want to talk about that? Okay, never mind.
I heard about what happened to your parents. You must have clawed your way up with your own two hands and lots of hard work, right? Trying so hard and all alone for so long is admirable. You have her from now on, so you can be a bit easier on yourself, okay?
It wasn't a big deal or anything. It was perfectly normal. If you mean how I had to manage without my parents, you could also say that about her. Huh? Wait, Zephora, are you feeling shy?
Not used to praise, are we? I thought you were somewhat aloof, but I think I've found your cute side.
Spiria needling our salty little marshmallow. He is sweet and adorable. You've got the wrong idea. I'm not...
We may live in different cities, but you're a part of our family now. Whenever you need us, we'll be here for you, okay?
Oh, you're gonna make our clown boy cry.
You worked really hard alone, and you didn't get the chance to act like a carefree, spoiled child, so I'll fuss over you all you want.
Oh my god, she's adopting him. That's so sweet. I'm gonna die, guys. It's so cute. I'm not really... Huh? Wait, pause. I have the feeling that I'm bearing witness to a very rare sight. Is it really okay for me to be watching this? Shouldn't you show Spacey this side of you instead? If you want my assistance in poking your eyes out, I'll happily indulge you. Please don't raise two fingers with such a frightening look on your face.
I don't mind if you start calling me Honorable Big Brother. I'll dote on you generously as my little bro.
Younger brothers have it tough when they're saddled with a subpar older brother.
Why won't you keep up the bashful act with me? You're not cute at all.
I'm very happy with being not cute, thank you.
Well, I'm overjoyed to have an adorable son now.
Like I said, that's not what I...
As thanks for today, I'll make you a...
What's a galette de roi? Whatever, I don't know how to... I heard it's your favorite. I can't read fancy language.
Look forward to it.
Thanks. Look at him blushing! He's like neon red! He's the color of Rady! Oh my god! He's glowing! I love it so much. Zafora is being... meek of all things. Then he glares.
I mean, I know he started listening obediently to what Spacey says, but
who would have thought that his weak point was Spiria?
Okay, that's enough, you two. I know he's cute, but don't poke fun at him.
I said that I'm not cute at all.
Kitty Zafora actually knows how to show his belly?
Because they're both saying it. What do you mean by kitty?
I'm glad to see y'all get along.
Where in the world did that conclusion come from? While the temporarily closed signboard was sitting outside Lieber, the banter continued until Spacey's return. My precious day off was wasted on cooking up a scheme to return the stress caused by Radiant Leon and the triple. Odd, considering that I hadn't felt fatigued when I'd attended to the guests. On that topic, I'd executed every single revenge plan possible that had come to mind. Thanks to that, I'd managed to deplete my stress levels somewhat, so I suppose it's all well that ends well. I love that one so much. Him blushing so furiously because, like, oh my god, that's so cute. Relita. The Fae Beasts happen to hang out at Cheers, okay, after Circus's Kalita show. Okay, so this is a past one. Okay. The Floof Conference. Oh. In Cheers, after Kalita's show. Sorry for the wait! Here's your fruit wine, milk, and soda.
Oh, thanks.
Rady sounds dead tired. Did something happen?
Well,
Spacey was cuddling him at full power till just moments ago. Huh, that's a wonderful thing. Why is he acting totally spent?
She pinned Rady down while he struggled and enjoyed the feel of his fluffy fur from the top of his ears to the tip of his tail.
Should we really be having this conversation? Yeah, she was apparently mega stressed.
Yeah, I got lots of pets and rubs, too.
Wait, you too, Pharaoh? Must be nice. Yeah, I don't really know what it's like. Are you happy when you get cuddled? Or is it not a fun thing? Villy was like, nobody wants to cuddle a dragon because I'm scaly. Aww. We'll hold and cuddle and pet you, sweetie. Of course I'm happy. Only when Spacey's doing it, though.
I ain't got nothing against it, and it's not that I'm unhappy or anything. But when she pets me and musses up my fur for nearly an hour, it's kinda, too much.
You know, everybody else is over here, like, okay, you know what? Leon is going to get bonus points. I'm taking points from Rady and I'm giving them to Leon because he's over there like, pet me, muss up my fur, I don't even care, rub my belly, cuddle me, snuggle me for 10 hours. No fucks given, I love it. And Rady's like, you messed up my fur. What? Have you been hanging around Ginia too long? Jesus.
Even if we're family, there's gotta be a limit, and it's not something I can get used to. Don't know how else to explain.
Or is this like the, when she pets me and snuggles me, I really like it, and it's just, you know.
It feels really good when I get petted. I like it.
This is such a weird conversation. I get it, we're talking about when they're in their animal form, but it's just funny when they're in their human form talking about being petted and snuggled and cuddled and rubbed, and it's just fucking wrong. Huh. Yeah, you got me a little curious about how it feels. Poor Vilio. Aw, let's go pet the dragon.
But I'm a dragon, so it's not like I can get her to pet me like she would Rady or Firo. I'm not fluffy, so even when she's tired, I can't just go up to her and say, "Feel free to pet me."
Yes, you can.
Well, yeah, petting Scales doesn't sound like it'd relieve anybody's stress. I don't know. It could. Because, I mean, like, it depends. Like, if you pet snakes, it's different than floofs. But, like, he's big, and it's like, is he got, like, the soft, leathery kind of feel that, like, a snake has? Or is it, like, rough, kind of like, more like like a lizard? You know what I mean? Like, snakes have scales, and they're sometimes usually, they can be soft. You know? It's not like feeling fluffy faux fur. It's like feeling like suede. You know what I mean? It can still be soft. Or is he like more, because like dragons are more like lizards? Is he more like a lizard where it's like sometimes if you were to pet a they're like a little more scratchy, you know? It really just depends on the texture of your scales. But we'll go with like snake-like, because like snake skin actually doesn't feel too bad. I'm like trying to like flashback on like petting big snakes, you know, when you've gone to like theme parks or whatever and they have giant snakes and you're like, okay, pet the snake. It still feels kind of nice. Definitely different, but it could feel nice, you know? Just saying. Anybody. Anyway. My soft and fluffy fur is my pride and joy. Why won't she come floof me? And then when you say floof me, it sounds really like we're in a porn. Because it's you, Leon! Seriously? You guys are all on the same wavelength here. Well, I'm intrigued by what it'd be like to get floofed. I don't even know how being petted all over feels. Turn into your dragon form and everybody else pets him. Please, God, if that's where this goes, I'm gonna die. In my dragon form, humans are tiny, so I can't imagine what it's like for smaller fae like Firo and Rady. Hey, in that case, if you could choose to be a fae other than a dragon, what would you be? Let me think. I want to see what it's like to be around Firo's size. The world must seem so different. I want to become a big and handsome fae like Leon. If I were a Fenrir... Wow, so fast! I take one step forward and the scenery changes so much! I wish they had done like the Leon Fenrir and made him green so it looked like Firo. I'll become one with the wind! Just like that, I'd sprint at full speed! Well, wouldn't dragons fit the bill of big and handsome fae too? Oh, why not a dragon? Dragons are, well, I feel like they're too scared and beyond me, you know? Oh, sacred. Sacred and beyond me, you know? Oh, I get you. It's easy to forget when we're looking at Vilio, but they're the apex fae. It's really not something to fuss over. Yes, it is. I still have a long, long way to go before I'm worthy of borrowing the form of a legend. First, I need to be at least as big as all of you when I'm human. Oh wait, it's not like you've been drinking so much milk. Yes, very much so. Milk is the apex drink that'll make anyone grow tall if they drink lots. Oh, you sure are a firm believer. Rady and Leon, how about you guys? What other fae would you like to be? Rady, obviously. That way Spacey would cuddle me all day long. You know, again, points. Taking points away from Rady and giving them to Leon because he's down with the snuggling and petting. And while she pats me, I can get her to do all kinds of nice things like... Okay, now you're getting pervy, but it's okay. Have you ever gained my form? I'll pluck out every last strand of your fur. No, then I won't be a furball anymore. If I turn into Firo, Firo becomes Leon, and Leon becomes Rady. Then Rady turns into me. What do you want to do as a dragon? That's not what we're talking about. Oh well, guess anything goes when you're having drinks. If I became a dragon, well, that wouldn't be that different from now. Really? I thought you might say I'd fly around and collect booze from all over the world. Pharaoh, do you think I'm just some drunkard who only has eyes for booze? I'm a safe assumption, yeah. I think just some drunkard sums you up pretty well. Anyway, the thing is, Rady has something way more important than that. Something more important than alcohol? Yeah, Rady puts Spacey above all else. That's nothing that grand. No matter who I am or what I become, I'll follow her wherever she goes. That's all.
Okay, you know what? You get point back for that, because that's adorable and sweet.
And be honest, you're over the moon when she cuddles you, aren't you? It won't hurt to admit your true feelings. I said it's not like I'm unhappy, didn't I? I just hope she'll stop going overboard.
Oh, really?
Huh? What's that smirk for? I didn't say anything funny. By the way, I want to try floofing someone too. Is that okay?
Floofing someone just sounds so dirty.
Go to Faro or Leon for that, thanks. I've far exceeded the limits of my cuddle time for today.
Cuddle time. The time the protagonist gets to cuddle Rady in his spay form. While there's only one official cuddle time per day, she always manages to sneak in more. That's so adorable. I love it.
Welcome. Oh, hi, Spacey. You look exhausted. You okay there?
Nope, not at all. Definitely not. So, Rady, floof time, please!
You want what? No, wait. You just did that earlier. Today's cuddle time's already out of stock. It's finished. It's over, you hear? So don't come any closer. Did she just encounter a very tough problem of some sort? Oh, I think I know. She might have found out that Ginia burned a hole in our budget yesterday. Oh dear. Sounds like Spacey has it rough, huh? If you ever need to let off steam, feel free to come here. And of course, you can do whatever you want with my fluffy body if Rady's unavailable. Ah! How could I have been so blind? If Rady won't let me cuddle him, Leon, I'll... No can do! Pick me! Anything but that guy!
I really wish, I mean, that's the perfect end to that, but Vilio should have been like,
Can you cuddle me? Because I feel lonely. Everybody else gets cuddled and it makes me sad.
okay. Okay, so we have 6 left. We've done... There's 11 of them? Did I say 9? Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Did I only say there was 9? Or there were 9 left? I don't know. But anyway, this is Lieber. I'll come back to it. So, oh, Ginny and Aleste. Anyway, Lieber, a girl's day out. A girl's day out planned by none other than, oh, Ginia. Who will take the honorable first place? A girl's day out planned by Ginia. Who will take the honorable first place? Huh. Anyway. Kill him with mission. Kill him with cuteness. Okay. I was just thinking we'll get through as much, so the next part will probably be a shorter part because we'll finish these up. And then we'll do the epilogue, which literally is like 2 minutes and whatnot. And then we will, and then we'll have another part after that for where we do turn on the voice acting and poke around in scenes. Maybe we can come in and do these with the voice acting on. I mean, we could have done that. I could have just done a part with the voice acting on for these. Because everybody's here and doing stuff. You know what I mean? So maybe we'll just come back in and play through some of these or whatnot. But this way we can hear everybody. Because so far everybody's been here. We haven't seen our parents yet, but I'm sure they'll be here. But yeah, so we'll have like 2 more parts and then this is over. And I don't have the next game planned and I don't have a poll up or anything. I might have to consider if I have a game that I really, really, really desperately want to play, or if there's a couple that I'm choosing between. Because I kind of figured I didn't know they were going to be this short. I wasn't thinking about it or how many there were. I was like, okay, probably have 4 or 5 the rest of the week. And I'm like, oh shit, we're going to be done. Fuck. Damn. Okay. And our other, Also, if there is a bit of a gap between the end of this one and the start of the next game, it's because I'm extremely fucking behind. So, and then I've got time that I can't record in August and in September. So I've also said this in other things. If you're watching this 2 years from now or a year from now or when everything's uploaded, it doesn't pertain to you. I just remembered it now though. So I'm just going to warn people that are watching this like as they go up or generally or like roughly around the time, like, if we start going back to our every other day, it's a temporary thing. Don't freak out. It's just because I'm getting extremely behind. Work has been very stressful. Work has been like literally draining me mentally, emotionally, and everything. And I've got like gaps of time in August and September coming up that I can't record. And so I'm already behind. And then you take those out. And then with things going up every day, it's like, whatever. But by the time we get through September, when we get later into the year, it should be a little bit easier to prep in advance. But if you see moments where like for a month or so or a couple weeks, we do every other day, again, it would just be I want it to just be a temporary thing. We're like, okay, it's just temporary. We'll go back to every day when I catch up. But just because everything is snowballing out of control all at once and falling on my shoulders and trying to kill me, work is toned down a little bit, but it's still stressful as shit. And everything is like on fire right now. So anyway.
Marvelous!
This is supposed to be like marvelous in French, but I can't read that. Anyway,
Everyone's here. And so let's begin our long-awaited Girls' Day of partying it up, turning Spacey into our dress-up doll let's commence our mission to give Spacey a cute makeover and make Vilio fall madly in love with her a second time.
So I'm assuming this is after this is the Vilio one that unlocked.
Yay! I've been waiting for this. Thanks for inviting me. I'm so excited.
I feel like Luna and Vita have the same voice. Oh, crap.
You can count on me. I'm about to unleash 10 years worth of pent-up motherly passion.
I haven't dressed to kill since my youth. I'm itching to get started. What the heck's going on here? I heard we were just having a normal girls' day out, but it sure doesn't seem like it. Vilio had gone off for the day. He wouldn't be back till evening. Ginia had invited me to participate in this little affair here in Lieber, but something felt off about it. Yeah, Ginia invited you. I can understand Mom and Spiria being here, but you even got Luna and Vita to come? It must have been such a long journey to the capital.
Fear not, and this is a piece of cake. I just fiddled a tiny bit with Pashalia's and Ion's schedules, and voila.
You did all that just for this? I'm glad to see everyone again, but seriously, what are we here for?
Haven't I declared that already, my dear? We're on a mission here to give you a gorgeous makeover and sweep Vilio off his feet.
Yeah, hearing it a second time doesn't help. You've lost me.
And don't worry, you don't have to do anything in particular. Yeah, it's up to us to invest our every effort into making your cuteness shine, Spacey. You're cute to begin with, but we're aiming for the next level.
I'd been under the impression that a girls' get-together involved chatting leisurely over cake or something. But here I'd walked right into an ambush. I didn't stand a chance against the 5 of them. One fine and peaceful early afternoon, my home, Lieber, was reserved exclusively by a reputable aristocrat for one sole purpose. Our very own fashion show. I was going to say, torturing me?
The rules are simple. The 5 entries, 1 model. Each of us will have Spacey change into the outfit we prepared and decide on the cutest one. At the very end, she'll appear before Vilio in the number 1 pick. Meanwhile, we'll watch over her from our hiding place and observe Vilio as he swoons at the attack of pure cuteness. Let's not waste any time. Entry number 1, Spiria.
This is why when we were in Ginia's route and Zephora and everybody were like, is he even interested in women? Because he's so gay-coded. You're just you know what? You're definitely bisexual, okay? You are not 100% straight. If you were the perfect man for me because you were fabulous. You've got a little bit too much gay in you, but then you're straight. So you're definitely bisexual. I would say Ginny is 100%. And I'm pretty sure the man on the side is Aleste. And you know what? I'm just going to leave that in my headcanon because then I get the best of both worlds. I can be in the middle of that man sandwich. And I also have my fling with my clown boyfriend on the side. It's fine. It's fine. Okay? Listen, there's a whole man harem, so I don't need to explain it. We know.
This ensemble really charmed the fellas back in my day.
Oh my god. Oh no, Spiria.
Hi, how wonderful. Don't you think she looks a bit like you when you were younger, sis?
Spiria, this is embarrassing. Do we get to see these?
This is such a new look on you. I've never seen you show your belly before. You look a lot more mature than usual. I'm into it. I see you're a woman of culture, Spiria. You gave her loose curls and left her neck bare. You certainly know what you're doing. When I was your age, this was my battle armor.
Spiria's like, look at my midriff. I'm just picturing some, like, this is like your mom or grandma dressing you in, like, 60s shit. And you're like, what is this? Or better yet, it's wearing your mom dressing you in shit from the early 2000s. Where you were like, oh, the tops were short and the pants were low. And everything's hanging out. Like, crop tops are back in, but we have high-waisted pants. But I'm like the early 2000s, like... Y2K shit was like super crop tops and low rise. Your ass crack was out and so was the bottom of your bra. So that's basically what's happening here. I'm just imagining it. What in the world were you fighting? I was fighting other women for a man.
All right, next up we have entry number 2, Dr. Miria. Gosh, that's the uniform of a famous all-girls school in Kalita.
Look, oh, he is blushing like a... Oh, he just wants to wear that skirt.
One of my students' children lent it to me. I was among those who idolized this uniform in the past.
We're wearing a schoolgirl uniform. Oh, dear God, Mother.
It's so cute. The glasses look wonderful on her, too.
Oh, my God, and we got glasses.
It gives her the impression of a girl who loves to read. You know, kind of mild and reserved.
Is it really okay for me to wear this uniform even though I'm not a student?
It's not like you'll walk in the streets in that outfit. You're at home, so it's fine.
Spiria's like, it's just for role-playing in the bedroom. Oh, dear God. That said, going out with Vilio in an outfit like this does sound sort of fun. Maybe. Is this like a huge thing? I've noticed this in the last couple of games. Like there's always like high school uniform dates. Is that like a thing? I mean, obviously in schools in Japan that have uniforms, so you're wearing your uniform and you might go on dates. But is it like a thing that people outside of school are like, I cannot wait to put on a school uniform and go on a date? Is that like a weird kink thing? Because like, this is like come up, like it might be fun to go on a school uniform date. Like I just never in my life ever thought that like, if you're like, we're going to an amusement park date or an aquarium date. Okay. But, like, I'm going to put on a school uniform and go on a date. Like, is that, like, a hot thing? Or is it just because, like, again, if you're a high school student and you go on a date after class, you're wearing your uniform, so it's just pretty much, like, standard uniform for dates. You know what I mean? Where, like, adults are like, yes, let's do that. It's just, I don't know. It's just funny. It's just funny that it's a thing in Otome games. I don't know. I mean, I get it, dressing up like a schoolgirl, like the cheerleader and the football player, if you're going to roleplay in your bedroom, or if you're going to have the student-teacher thing. Sure, whatever kink you got going on in the bedroom, but that's behind closed doors. You can wear whatever crazy costumes you want. You know what I mean? You don't usually, like get dressed up like that and go out. So that's why it's the, like, going out on a date like that is curious, you know? I'm curious. I wouldn't do it. I'm way too motherfucking old. But, like, I just find it amusing and, like, intriguing. Anyway.
Entry number 3, Luna. My, she looks just like a doll. It kind of reminds me of the costume she wore during circus's shows.
I guess that's why I didn't feel that awkward about changing into it. I never would have touched something like this before all that. People's ability to adapt is pretty scary.
But this one's packed with more frills and lace. It has the classic girlish charm, and it's downright adorable. I spotted the same outfit in a different color in the back. You sure you don't want to try that one on?
That one I left behind was a bit too small for me. Oh, is the other one Luna's size, perhaps? Yeah, I wanted to match her. Oh my god, we're gonna go on a friend match date. Cool, fun. When he approached Ginny about it, he prepared an extra one for me.
It's a noble's duty to grant a fair maiden's wish. I'm always willing to arrange countless outfits for ladies.
I'm pretty sure using a girl as a dress-up doll isn't on the list of aristocratic obligations.
But I do think you'd look great in this, Luna.
My wardrobe has been black-centric till now, so I'm nervous but excited. I feel awkward wearing it by myself, but if Luna's with me... Yeah, I think walking around the city in this getup might be fun if we're together. Okay, see, like, that's cute. I'd still dress like a crazy person whether I was with someone else or not, but getting dressed up with two crazy people? That sounds like a great time.
Entry number 4, Vita.
This is my selection. What do you think?
Oh, it looks like I have a cute nephew now.
You're like a big brother now. You've also arranged your hair so it looks short. She looks just like a boy. It's so charming. I don't know if Vilio's gonna love that.
This is a boy's attire, isn't it?
Yep. I don't know much about dragons' teeth, so I look for something nobody else would pick. There you have it. Oh, Vita, you silly little thing. I was worried it might not suit you, but you're pulling it off surprisingly well. You think so? It really is easy to move in. This might actually be a great outfit to wear when I'm flying all over with Vilio. Hey, she's like, it's a boy's outfit. Clothes are not gendered unless you gender them. So let's not gender clothes, okay?
Fabulous. You can take this opportunity to explore new avenues, you know.
See? Jenny, totally bisexual over here because he's like, you know what, I like you in frilly little dresses, but I kind of like you dressed up like a man, too. I'm into it.
As a trailblazer who knocked down the walls between gender norms, I don't mind guiding you every step of the way.
And you know what? This is also why we love him so fucking much. I need a man this goddamn fabulous who's not afraid to wear fucking eye makeup and eyeliner. Jesus! And also, when he puts on that fucking fur thing, which looks like a fae, whether it's real or not, and then, like, his stole and that giant fucking hat. Ooh! The only thing that distracts my attention from Ginia is Zephora, and fucking Aleste steals the show from everybody. I can't help it. He's got glasses. I'm very simple. Actually, this game is kind of perfect. You have the flamboyant, beautiful man who's kind of half-dressed in drag. Perfect. Crazy man in glasses. Perfect. Salty marshmallow. Perfect. If you just put them all together into one, it'd be just everything in the world I ever needed. But thanks, but I'm good.
Last but not least, entry number 5. Your fabulous Ginia is here to close things out.
Knowing Ginia, I was completely convinced he'd prepare something flashy and frankly mortifying, but it's plainer than I expected. But it might be the cutest one. White's a good color on you, Spacey.
It's a stellar choice that emphasizes her natural charms.
I like how they're all complimenting each other's outfits and like...
Go on. Shower me with praise.
It's the worst part of this is Ginia knows women's fashion better than women. But to be fair, he is judging us and dressing us according to us, and everybody else was kind of dressing us according to what they wanted to see us in, so, you know, he was being a little more selfless with it. He's like, this is perfect for you. And everybody else is like, I would love to see you in this. You know, so. Well, this isn't something I'd have chosen to wear on my own. I think they're right. I was used to wearing dresses. This one wasn't too revealing, and it offered unexpected mobility and comfort despite its design. More than anything, having my hair in a ponytail was better than I expected. I wouldn't mind dressing like this occasionally.
Now then, shall we vote on the outfit that will be crowned the best?
Everyone chatted away, discussing the winning ensemble. Will Vilio be a little surprised to see me like this, at least? I couldn't help but wonder while I gazed at myself in the mirror. Shortly after, I'm back! The opportunity to see Vilio's reaction came far sooner than I was prepared for. The end. Okay. Well, anyway, we'll just end here and we'll finish the other ones tomorrow. So I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.